White shirts on the pitch, running fast through the night. Every heart beating loud under floodlit sky bright. So to London, stand strong. In the stands they belong. Voices echo like thunder. To the club they sing along. Up in Spurs we arise. Eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. King's fire in his eyes. Glory's what he seeks. With every goal he flies, rising to new peaks. From the lake to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. From the lane to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. With all our might. With all our might.
Hi, good morning, and welcome to THFC Till I Die, your home of time, past, present, and the exciting future under Ange Postecoglou. And yes, guys, we're back in Europe. Woohoo! The European tour can start now. We can have Philip flying off to any part of Europe, doing what Philip does best. Whatever Philip does on tour, stays on tour. We'll have Tequila going around looking at all the European women, because he's looking for one. You'll have Colin there crying his eyes out because Man United have been knocked out the first phase. And me, I'll just be sitting here in my studio going mad because I love Tottenham. But yeah, we're back in Europe. It's always a good feeling to be part of the European journey. We'd like to be in the Champions League, but do you know what? We thought we'd leave them to them corrupt, them sort of annoying big brother we don't want to know. We want to be in this. This is a stepping stone to success. And joining me, of course, on this journey to see who we get, when we get, how we get, is Mr. Philip Brady. You got your passport ready, Philip? You're ready to go on tour?
I'm ready to go. Obviously get the flights booked before Ryanair can double up the price.
Yeah.
You know, once the games are announced, as they usually do, as they did in when Oasis were announced for Dublin. the hotel prices tripled overnight. So don't get caught out. Book early.
Yeah. Well, this is a bit like Oasis getting back together. Top of Europe. Us going on tour. You know?
It is. Oh, there's less chance of us killing each other on the pitch, though.
Well, the last time you did it, went followed Tottenham on tour, Philip, you got into a bit of trouble.
Did I? Refresh my memory.
Well, some say, I mean, I know Tottenham Stick's not here, but this is what I was told. Some say you started the riot in 1974 at Rotterdam.
No, I have an alibi for that night, Dermot. I have an alibi.
Some say, but Tottenham Stick's not here, so that's what I was going to use. But some say you started it, Philip.
No, not me. Definitely not me.
Eyewitnesses said you threw the first orange.
Most of the eyewitnesses are dead now.
So got sometimes. Look. Let's see who's saying the chat. Big up to Wayne Bono, who's become a YouTube member. Thank you
Wayne.
so much, Wayne. It really means a lot to us, to me, Philip, and Colin. And a massive thank you to Colin for our new intro music, guys. Please,
it's brilliant.
Get in there.
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Get in there, thank him, like him. He is absolutely a genius, and he does a lot of work behind the scenes for us, tech-wise. He helps me a hell of a lot. And he helps me put together shows and that when I'm struggling. So big up to you, column absolutely top notch. And Wayne Bonner, thank you. Anything you want to say to Wayne Bonner, Philip?
Welcome, Wayne. Welcome back. Anyway, yeah, it's great to have the memberships open again now, and thanks for being one of the first to come back into us. And we hope you enjoy what's coming up in the next few months.
Yeah, we've got Louis Chill Music. It's a bit early for the Europa League draw. Really? It's always round this. Was it late last year?
I don't know. We weren't in it last year, so we're no interest in it this time last year.
Well, Europe was a poorer place without us anyway. And then
it was. Yeah.
And Colin to my talk that Man United will go out in the league phase. He says, "Don't talk silly, Dermot." Well, do you know, there's been two sides of Dermatron. I've said on one channel that our transfer window has been awful. And then I come on here and say to Philip behind the scenes, I want to be more serious, Philip. I want to be more, proper YouTuber. And I come out with stuff like this. I do not help myself. I do not help myself whatsoever. Now, Mr. Brady, as the washing machine behind me goes mental, so I do apologize about that. Do you want to go through pot one? This is pot one, and then if you can read out pot two, I'll do pot three and pot four, and then we can sort of discuss it. The draw does start in about 6 minutes' time, guys, so we'll not miss a bit. So in pot one, we have Man United, Porto, Ajax, Rangers, Frankfurt, Lazio, of course, the mighty Tottenham Hotspur, and Slavia Praha.
Slavia Prague, yeah. And pot two, then we've got Real Sociedad, AZ Alkmaar, SC Braga, Olympiacos, Lyon of France, PAOK of Greece, Fenerbahce of Turkey, Maccabi Tel Aviv, and Ferencváros of Hungary. You've gone mute again, Dermot.
Sorry. In pot three, guys, we do have. Oh, great! He loves leaving me with the really difficult ones. I'm actually going to do pot four, Philip. I'll leave you with pot three.
Hang on, I have to bring up pot three here now. Sorry, Dermot. I'm watching it on the TV screen here, and it's only in pot one at the minute. Hold on. When I bring it up here.
I'm on. All right, I'll read that. Right, you got Qarabag. Never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Galatasaray, Victoria Plzeň, Border Glimp, Union SG, Dynamo Kiev. Ludogorets. Sorry about this, guys. I'm killing these.
Yeah.
Michelin or whatever. Amalma, right? Do you want to read that pot four for us, Philip?
Yeah, it's coming up now in a sec. Just give 1 second now. It'll be here. Here we go. Athletic Club Bilbao, Hoffenheim, Nice, Anderlecht. And my TV just went dead. Jesus, hang on. Sorry, lads. My TV went dead right in the middle of the. Oh God! Yeah, bring him up on this.
This is why, Philip, I have it opened on another stream. I've got Athletic Club, Hoffman, Nice, Anderlecht, who we've had history for 40 years ago, Philip. We beat them on penalties to win our last European trophy.
That's right.
20, Besiktas, another Turkish team, FCSB, RFC, and Elfsberg.
Yeah.
What a name for a team, Elfsberg.
It must be dwarf. It must be elves. It must be from Iceland
be
or
careful, Mr.
Lapland.
Brady.
Lapland or someone like that. You know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Be careful.
Tip
Do
of the
you want to read that comment there for us, Philip? I'm just trying to do something.
Yeah, it's from L. As I'm Maccabi Tel Aviv and Spurs fan. Don't know who to support if we will meet. Very possibly that we might meet actually. But tell me, are the matches still going ahead in Israel, given the current situation? Are they still playing home matches? Or I having to play the matches in a neutral venue? Just be interested to know that. But it's good to see you in. And Maccabi Tel Aviv, is that the crowd that Robbie Keane was?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it
was. Yeah, it was.
So, anyway.
Look, is there any team there you don't want to meet? Look, I think if I'm looking at pot two, right, Fenerbahce, who's Jose Mourinho's crowd, that'd be interesting.
Oh, that would be, yeah.
Lyon, Olympiacos, do you know?
Yeah, true.
Real Sociedad.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I say in pot three, there's a few tasty teams there as well. There's I'm just going to bring them back up here now. TV. It's gone very strange. I mean, yeah, like okay. I'll tell you, there's a team there, Lyon in France. I wouldn't fancy going there either. We have history with them going way back. In pot 3, you don't want to go to Turkey. That's very difficult. Galatasaray, Dynamo Kiev is another place via a neutral venue.
Now
and,
that will be a neutral venue.
That will be, that will be. And then in pot 4, I cannot believe that Atletico Bilbao are only in pot 4, along with Anderlecht and Hoffenheim and FC 20. I'll tell you, as I said last night, Dermot, I think the quality of the Europa League this year is probably the best it's ever been.
Yeah,
there's no easy matches this time.
Yeah, well, this is the league phase draw. There's a number of teams involved at 36. Number of matches is 144. 80 matches per match day. 8 match days in total. Match days run from the 25th, 26th of September, and it finishes on the 30th at January 2025. Kickoff times are either 18:45 Central European time or 9 o'clock Central European time. Draw procedures based on Articles 16 and 17 of the Europa League regs. The following draw procedures has been adopted by the UEFA committee, by the competitions committee. All league phase matches are played in accordance with the league system, whereby each club plays 8 opponents in the single leg ties. Each club plays 4 home and 4 away. Now, the draw is a bit complicated. The draw is executed partly manually with balls and physically drawn from a bowl, and partly digital through a designated automatic software. As further explained in the procedure below, the whole draw process, digital and manual, is reviewed and checked by an appointed external order taker. Now, of course, it goes through all the pots, of course, again. 4 bowls are prepared for the draw, 1 each, 4 pots drawn pots. Each bowl compares 9 balls containing the names and teams of the following pot. Pot 1 is the ball is physically drawn at random for the relevant bowl as an opening to display the name of the team. Of course, we know how this bit works, but it's the second bit, Philip.
It's the random selection. That's the bit that I can't get my head around. You know, they've obviously taken a lot of things into consideration. You can't play a team from the same league and stuff like that. But you can play the same team from the same. Say we get Roma, we can play another Italian team. Oh yeah, but we can't play Manchester United, basically.
No.
I think there's also, isn't there a limit that you can only be drawn against 2 teams from the same country?
Yeah,
any more than 2 teams from the same country. It's pretty much the same as the Champions League draw last night. So basically, they pick the first name out, and then they go and allocate all the games to that team. Then they pick the next one, and so on and so on. So,
you did me one favor, Philip. You just drop your zip down a little bit. It's catching the mic bit on your mic. It's rubbing against it. That was all. Sorry.
Right. Okay. Right.
We're very professional on this channel.
According to my screen, there's still 13 minutes to go before the draw starts.
No, well, I'm on the TNT. Go on to TNT Sports YouTube channel, Philip. That's where I'm watching it. Big up to Liston Hines. Big up Liston. Anders Severson came from Elfsborg in the 2000s to play. Yeah, he did play for many years for Southampton. He really did. But big up Liston. Big up to Wayne Bonner, YouTube member. Big up Wayne. Thank you so much, sir, for your support. I'll take whoever we get as long as we get through the knockout stages. Hopefully flood some of the younger players in as well. Well, it's just kicked off on my screen, guys, so it won't be too long. We've got a super chat in here for Wayne Bonner. Thank you so much for the super chat, Wayne. €2. He says, what time is the draw? The draw is at midday.
Now, it's actually at 10 past, starts at 10 past. There are 10 minutes of talking away, talking rules and stuff,
Yeah. Well, it's just. Are you watching that on TNT?
I've got Inter Milan. Lookman just scored for Inter Milan. Is that what you've got on the screen?
Yeah, we're probably a couple of seconds behind each other. Here's Boris in, fashionably late as always. How are you?
Hi, Boris.
I've just got to be late. It's just how it is.
Yeah. Well, we all know. Do you know? Some say, Boris, that you're ready to start the European tour with Tottenham. I don't know if that's true or not, but there you go.
Maybe I'm on the plane with them. Maybe I'm on the plane to the draw now.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, we're still waiting for 006 3/4 to join us.
I got you.
All will be revealed when he joins us. So yeah, just very quickly, I want to say big up to Neil Shafton, big up Neil,
And now,
big up to Dan Davenport as well. The
Very
legend
early in the
that is
morning.
Dan. Big up Dan.
very early in the morning for Neil. It's only about 4 o'clock in the morning where he is.
Big up to Shamu's round. I reckon we'll get Lazio and Porto from pot 1. Could well do. Could well do.
Could well, yeah. Could well do. Yeah.
Louis Chill Music said we could go to Afghanistan for an away match, as there are a team from there. So I hope we don't go. Do you know that is true? There is a team from Afghanistan in this Europa League draw.
Who's that?
I don't know, but I know there is a team from Afghanistan in
I would
the
have thought
draw.
Afghanistan was more Africa, Asia direction, wasn't? Maybe it's still classed as Europe. I don't know.
Well, there's a team from Israel in the Champions League, isn't they?
There's team from Maccabi Tel Aviv are in this draw as well.
Yeah,
so.
and we do have a fan here. So big up to you, EI. Please like and subscribe, sir. Hit the subscription button. We've lost a few subscribers the last few days, and it's made Dermotron a bit angry. So to cheer Dermotron up, hit that subscription button. Get your dog, get your cat, get your parrot, get your liverbird, get your cockerel, get anyone. Just hit that subscription button if you can. Neil Shafton says I hear there's some big traffic jams on the information superhighway. Yeah, there is. It's called Tottenham are in town. Look, for a younger fan, right? This is probably your third European journey supporting Tottenham. As far as am I right?
Yeah, give or take, like third, fourth, something like that. Yeah.
Philip, you've seen how many?
About 103. No, I've seen every one since mid-60s, you know, so I mean, this is nothing new.
Do you still get the same buzz, though?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, it is. And by the way, there is no team from Afghanistan. It's from Azerbaijan, which sounds the same, but ain't. Right. I was thinking Afghanistan wouldn't allow a team to come into
You're
this.
leading me down the wrong path. You're leading me down the wrong path, man. Azerbaijan.
It's Karabag. As opposed to shopping bag, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So what? Look, they're just doing all their normal blab. The final was in Dublin last year. Me and Philip did attend.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. We were the ones that ran on the pitch. Well, you were chasing. I was chasing Stephen Kenny, and you were chasing the FIA president at the time. So me and Philip. I'll tell you a funny story, guys. Right. We were there watching Norway. Oh, Boris is gone. And there was this fella, right? Now, he's a big lad, right? So he's big. He really was a big lad. And he tried to run onto the pitch, but he fell over the advertising board. And there was 2 or 3 security guards watching him, right? Then they must have knew he wasn't going to get very far. Well, this fella, right? He was bigger than the fella that fell over. Literally did a body flap on him, right? Next thing, there was 6 or 7 on top of him, right? It was the funniest thing I've ever saw, right? So as he's been taken away, right, he's all waving his hands, thinking he's getting famous. Yeah, look at me. Somebody chucked a paper airplane and hit him on the head. That got the biggest cheer of the night.
Oh dear.
We're with that shit on the pitch. Believe me, Philip. That Norway. I went with Dave and Ollie. Oh, we were very quickly with England coming up next Saturday. The Ireland team was announced yesterday.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, to be honest. I haven't actually seen the team yet. Didn't get a chance to see it. Any hopes for that? Realistically, the best we can hope for is a draw. I think, you know, seriously. But though England don't have a good record against us, we tend to turn them over every so often. So hopefully we'll do the same again.
Yeah, can I just say we're unbeaten against England in 33 years in competitive matches.
Now, it's not as if we played them 33 times, Ren, but, you know, we still haven't been beaten by them. So,
Yeah. Here's 006 3/4. Are you coming on? Please come on. Big up to Charlie Rogers, 16p. He says 6p. Okay. Whatever you. Big up to Jessica as well. Big up Jessica. I haven't seen you for a while as well. Big up Jessica. Do hit that like button and subscription. She is going for Rangers, Prague, Fenerbahce, Eze, Malmo, Midtjylland, Anderlecht, and Hoffman.
Midtjylland.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I'd love to get Rangers. I'd love to get Rangers. Love to get Rangers.
Yeah. Please come on. 006 3/4. You've been reported for duty. That would be it. Would be Jessica. Do you know what? I would love to get Anderlecht again. 40 years on from beating them, Philip, in that final.
Quite possible. I mean, it shows you how much. Well, not they've fallen, but the fact they're in Group 4 it shows that their European record recently has not been great.
No.
So anyway, they're
Just come on, Keela. You know we need you on this stream. 006 3/4. Philip, do you want to take over for a few minutes? The washing machine is doing its. It's okay. It's finished now.
Right, I'll just
Big
go
up
through
the
the
Cullen Cross as well. England team with an Irish manager. You're laughing, yeah. Agent Carsley reporting for duty.
Yeah. Although he won't have any great love. He'll be on to win that game because he'll probably think, well, I should be in for the full-time job here. Not that he'll get it, but a good win next week would give him a good start. But we've got to. We'll frustrate them. We'll frustrate them.
Yeah. Neil says Champions League has suddenly become very similar to the Super League. We had the discussion last night, Philip.
It's exactly the same. Exactly.
Yeah,
the same.
they have been trying to create. The big teams are more likely to face each other often. Yeah, it's so true.
It's a Super League under a different name. That's all it is, really.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, do you agree with that, Boris? That it is the Super League in all but name?
I mean, that's what the essence of it is, though. Like, you even said it last night and stuff like that. But it is the Super League under a different name. But the fact is, it's now they're now putting it as an actual recognised competition. Essentially, what they're doing instead, because they can't just have the Super League. You saw how fans reacted to this, and you don't see fans reacting to this in the same way. But I also do see the positive sides for some of the lower league teams and the lower leagues in general in Europe. It gives them more chances to get into Europe as well, and not be and at least get sort of recognised, or even it's like the money from like the Europa League, the Europa Conference League, and the Champions League. If they get into any of that, that'll be great for some of those lower leagues and stuff like that. It gives them an essence to then battle. I know it'll be close to impossible to come to like of Real Madrid, to fighting against it financially of Real Madrid, Man City, or those teams, but it still gives them a shot of getting their league higher recognition, which then brings in more sponsors for their league, so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's true. We are welcomed by 006 3/4. How are you?
Very busy where I live. I'm okay. How you doing, guys?
Yeah. We some say that you were knocked on the door by the local plod. Now, Spurs Dick, can you confirm or deny what happened?
It may have happened.
Now
they may have
heard some heat. Now, is it because this is where I've been hearing that you're making poaching in your apartment? Now, can you confirm or deny that?
I can confirm that.
Right. Okay. Me and Philip will be over in the next flight over.
Get your backside on the first plane over here, guys.
Oh yeah, I have got some news as well. Mikey Moore and Leo have both been called up to the England under-19 squad, as well as Archie Graves in the England under-21 squad.
Good. No player in the senior squad as well.
Seriously, Spurs Stick. What's your thought on this draw? Who are you hoping for? Are you looking for a good draw? Are you excited? Because I was asking the guys. I mean, I'm pumped. It's European football. European nights at White Hart Lane is always special. Philip has seen it all. I've seen the majority. This is only Boris's third European time watching Spurs in Europe.
That's right.
What about you, Tequila? Are you excited? Do you get excited about this time? Did the butterflies get in your stomach? Think who we're going to get?
I always like us being in Europe, Dermo. I always did. Even when I first started watching, even though my first memory of us in Europe was us getting knocked out by Leverkusen. I remember it because Stephen Carr. I remember Stephen Carr. Something happened to Stephen Carr. I don't know who was sent off. The memory in my head is weird. It's a bit kind of confused. Stephen Carr did something. All I know is I ended up being very angry at Stephen Carr, and we were knocked out by Leverkusen. I can't remember what Stephen Carr did. It's one of those weird memories I've got that got me so annoyed with him. That's my first memory of us being in Europe. That's when we were finishing 10th, by the way, every year. So getting into Europe was far from a guaranteed thing back then.
I'm just looking at the trophy there. That's the same trophy that we won in 1984 and 1972.
Yeah. There's Robbie Keane. Right, the draw is about to take place, guys. So get ready.
Are you guys watching it? Are you guys watching it? Where are you watching it?
Yeah, on TNT, on YouTube, on TNT.
Giorgio Marchetti.
Yeah, he looks a bit like you, Philip.
Oh, come
There's
on.
a resemblance.
Yeah, he's got two arms, a head, and 2 legs. Yeah, I know.
There's a resemblance there, Philip. No, what I mean
by
that, by style.
Don't push your look.
No, I meant Philip by his style and the way he look at him. He's very stylish like you.
Well, I haven't worn a tie in about 12 years, so that can't be right.
If you had a pair of them glasses now, Philip, I swear that was your twin brother.
Yeah, I'll rush out and get a pair now as soon as it's over, right? Okay.
You know, I'm talking about the style he does, how he presents. It's a bit like you, Philip, how you present shows. You're stylish. I was making a compliment.
Quit while you're ahead.
Not just because he's old and he hasn't got a lot of hair. What's going along down there?
Definitely quit while you're ahead or behind or whatever.
I've just tuned in, so I'm seeing him now, and I'm not going to say anything. Mouth shut. I've been quite honest.
Thank you, Tequila. You're very wise.
There's the Glazers in all their glory.
Gary Mabbott's out for Tottenham there.
Is he?
Yeah, it's Gary Mabbott and somebody else. I can't make out who the other guy was, but it's Gary Mabbott.
They didn't send the 84 lads out, no, just to scare everyone. It's our
well, they have. Gary Mabbott was one of the 84 team. He wasn't.
He was one of the 84 teams,
so we're in pot 1 then.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely. We got to pot 1.
Coefficient.
Yeah,
we just got into pot 1.
We got into pot 1 because of our history in Europe. Because we have won 3 European trophies. Big up to Chris Welsh. Transfer window and deadline day, a load of overhyped crap. Per should have either opened the window all season, sign the player you desperately need, 1 or a 72-hour deadline, only 3-day window to cut out this BS out. So, so I'm taking it. Chris doesn't like deadline day. I'll just put that out there.
Just a hint.
He's giving him the odd clue there. He doesn't like it. Yeah. Right, here we go. I think is this.
It's all about money and ad revenue. We're rallying Chris. Yeah. Well, at the moment, they're just explaining the draw. So,
pot 1.
Pot 1. Now, this, what do you think of this? Just very quickly, guys.
Quote unquote automated software.
Well, yeah. Artificial intelligence, really. That's what's doing it.
Just very quickly, Boris. Just while we're doing this, we're trying to be quick with these answers. What do you think of the new automated? Are you a fan or not a fan of it?
I can't really see much of a difference besides you can't really see much difference in regards to it. Like, it seems better, but we hope and see.
Anyway, I don't know what they did there. They seem to be doing some kind of home and away situation there.
Well, that's what they're doing. That's what it is, basically. Tequila, are you a fan of this automated service or not?
No, not really.
No, I don't think anybody is.
I'm not going to go on a big conspiracy theory thing because we'll never know. But the fact is, we'll never know is the problem.
Yeah. They're doing it slightly differently than the Champions League draw. They didn't do this, I don't think, in the Champions League.
They did.
Did they? Oh, I must have missed the start of it then.
It's the Champions League draw.
The funny thing is, though, Chelsea only just got through against Servette last night.
Yeah, I know. What a shame they didn't. They weren't beaten.
That would have been very, very funny if they wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I reckon half the players don't want to be in the competition, just like we didn't when we were in it.
Sounds like it's beneath them, you know.
Yep. Everybody remembers FC Mura and our great performance that night.
Well, let's hope Chelsea get a couple of draws as far away as possible, you know, in the outer reaches of the Eastern Europe.
in Kazakhstan, more than likely.
Kazakhstan, yeah. Borat United.
I like.
Well,
About to get started here, I
come on,
think,
lads,
guys.
just get on with it, will you? Instead of talking shit, just get on with it.
You're making Philip angry. Don't do that.
Well,
Don't
there we
make
are.
Philip angry.
I mean,
Here we go.
is it the girl in got a Tottenham blue on her? I know that's about the only. Well, it's not Tottenham blue, but it's blue anyway. But I'm glad she's not wearing a red dress.
Anyway,
My
intro
eyes are
to
more on
Peter,
her than him. Yeah.
Yeah, I said as the first ball's going to
Here we
go.
go. Here we go.
Right, here's the first ball.
Giorgio has given them a spin. So let's see what comes out now.
Yeah,
And the
he's
first
on
name now
doing the ball.
is.
I'll tell you now in a minute.
Drum roll, please.
It is
Rangers.
Rangers.
Oh, right.
Demo loves Rangers, don't you, Demo? And I know you like him as well, Phil, don't you?
I'm actually very surprised that they're in part one, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
anyway, so, I thought they'd be more a part two.
Oh,
team.
Jesus Christ, that's
now
a
here
bright
we go.
light.
Here we go. Hit that button.
What's
Go
that she's
on,
doing?
hit it.
He's
Go
got
on.
to
This is
give him a lesson in what to do. That's it. Well done. Well done. Whoa, Tottenham. Whoa.
Hey, we got them. They got Tottenham at home, Man United away, Lyon at home, Olympiacos away, Union SG at home, Malmo away, FCSB at home, and these
Oh,
ones.
so we're going up to the
I'd rather we got them. We'd rather we got them at our place, but not to worry, we got them anyway.
Can I just say these are not the fixtures? The fixtures will be released on Saturday.
Yeah, this is
So
the
these
order. These are just the teams who are going to be playing.
Yeah.
This is stupid. I'm sorry, this is stupid. I can't stand this. I can't stand this. I can't stand this system. The fact that we only play them and they just happen to get the home tie. I mean,
Here we go.
It's random.
Ball
it's
two
random.
coming
Let's
out.
see what this is now.
Here's ball two. Who's this now? Is this going to be Spurs? Is this going to be Tottenham Hotspur? Let's see.
Roma.
Is it? No, Roma.
Roma. Mm-hmm.
Roma. No, let's see now. I think we should have bought something in for hit that button or something like that, Philip. We should have put a gadget in for when he presses the button.
is that Claudio Ranieri?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's Giorgio Marchetti.
No, it's Philip Brady.
Shut up, Thomas.
I'm sorry, Philip.
I've mastered time travel. Tottenham away. Oh, Frankfurt. We have Roma at home. Oh, that's nice.
They haven't got any easy fixtures, I'm not going to lie.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I say the easiest for them would be Elsberg.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got Bilbao.
I'm glad we've got Roma at home, actually. That's a good one. Any European ties? I might go to one of these, Philip. I might go to one of these European ties.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's doing the balls again. Here we goes. He's unscrewing the ball, the football. Here we go. Please, is it Spurs?
Eintracht Frankfurt.
You must be ahead of us, Boris, a little bit, are you?
No, I just saw the EIN and I just knew that was the only team with it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right, let's see who they've got now. Roma away. So they've already got Roma away. So I can hear the Tequila getting ready, excited.
Just hit the button. Hit the bloody... As if that button means anything. It's all done. It's all done already.
Jesus Christ, they've got
we're not playing Frankfurt. That's interesting.
They've got some weird teams there.
That's good. I quite like them. Good.
They've got Slavia Prague, Roma, Fenerbahce, Lyon.
No,
I wish you would have avoided Roma, to be honest. Don't want to play them either.
They've got Ferencváros and Besiktas. That's a tough enough draw, that now. Right,
Here
let's
we
see
go.
who next is.
Got now. I'm doing it now. Who's he got now? Porto.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Let's see who they've got now.
Press the button.
I don't like the colour the button comes up.
No,
Lazio, Olympica, Tel Aviv.
That's quite a hard draw for Porto. I think that's quite
hard. They've got Man United up.
That's the hardest one. Hardest draw so far.
Anderlecht away. Nice.
Slavia Prague.
Slavia Prague.
So let's see if I'll just hit the damn button.
Have to wait for the light to come on, I think, before they do it. Oh, there we go. Fenerbahce, PAOK, Malmo, Ludogorets, Anderlecht,
Anderlecht.
Athletic Club. Not too bad.
I honestly forgot Ajax were even in the Europa League.
Yeah, they're only in group. They're only, quite well in the group 4, I think. 3 or 4.
And they're doing the ball. They're doing the balls again. So this is there's four teams left.
United.
And it's Manchester United. Now,
Are you watching, Colm?
Are you watching, Colm?
Man United cannot be drawn against Spurs. So they've got Rangers at home, Porto away. So they're the 2 games they've already got. So
hard.
press
Away
the button.
Boys.
I mean, Fenerbahce away. That's interesting.
Oh, come on. Colm, you lucky bastard, Colm. That's pretty easy.
That's not
That's
too
probably
bad
the
at all.
easiest draw out of every other.
Thanks,
one.
Tequila. I cannot now monetize the channel. Thank you. Monetize the show.
Yes, you can. It's been 24 minutes. When did you start streaming?
5 minutes ago.
No, you didn't.
37
Anyway,
minutes
Right,
ago.
only 3 left now.
Yeah, 3 left. Let's see what this is.
Tottenham.
And it is Tottenham Hotspur.
Ooh,
Woo-hoo,
long left.
Spurs! Yay! Right, let's see who Spurs are going to get. Twice UEFA Cup winners, once Cup winners. We've got
Roma at home and
Rangers.
Rangers away. Right, we know about those 2. Right,
Let's see who we get now. Press the button.
Quiz.
We got Alkmaar, Fenerbahce,
Okay.
Gladbach, Galatasaray.
That's not bad.
Augsburg.
That's not
Honestly,
bad.
that's easy.
Do you know what?
I'll tell you,
That's Roma. That's pretty easy.
that's not too bad. That could be worse. Could be a lot worse.
I'd say that's probably average. I think Hoffenheim and Galatasaray away are not great. But...
Well, I tell you one thing. We should qualify quite comfortably. From
We've
that
no,
group.
we've enough home. We should have enough home points there to get through there.
Yeah. Ajax and Lazio are left. So Lazio are next out.
But the players.
And push the button. Jessica was nearly spot on with her prediction, by the way.
Right.
She nearly was. Jessica, you're a spot on. She did go for Rangers, Prague, Fenerbahce, Malmo. She was nearly spot on with that, you know.
Ask her what the lottery numbers are for next week. Cheers, Demo.
Colin is saying, what a load of crap teams. And then
That's probably referring to the ones United have to play.
And somehow they managed to still go out of the competition.
Ajax.
Positive for me is not traveling to Azerbaijan. Exactly. I'm happy with that, actually. That's not a bad sort of group.
Colm, are you going to go to all the away games? I bet you are, aren't you? I bet you are.
And Ajax have got Lazio, Slavia Prague, Tel Aviv, Real Sociedad, Galatasaray, Qarabag, Bestis, and RFS. So I'll tell you one thing, it's not bad.
Yeah, of course you
Are
are.
you happy with what? I mean, we've got quite an easy group of games as well, by the way. So Tottenham have Roma at home, Rangers away, AZ at home, Fenerbahce away, Quad and Galatasaray home and away, and Elfsberg and Hoffman home and away. But these are not the fixtures. The fixtures are out on Saturday. So pot 2, we've got Real Sociedad, Els Alkmaar, Braga, Olympiacos, Lyon, Fenerbahce, Tel Aviv. And I don't know why there's so many other pots. This is a bit I don't get.
But they have to play not all the games have been allocated yet. That's only the ones for the top pot, you know.
Damn, I've had enough pot to deal with this week. I don't want any more.
Stop making that pot cheap. Right, the first.
Actually, we've got. Did we get 2 Turkish teams, Fenerbahce and Galatasaray? That's unlucky now. They get 2 teams from Turkey.
Well,
you know.
Now this is the bit the draw I don't get.
Well, see, Maccabi Tel Aviv didn't come up anywhere. I don't remember them coming up. They had to come up somewhere, but yeah, Real Sociedad, Braga. These are the other games now that are allocated.
Yeah. So here's Porto, Ajax, Real Sociedad, Braga. Philip, I just need to pop out. Can you just take over for a while? Sorry.
Right. Who's coming out next now? Fenerbahce. Well, we know who they're going to in a couple of the games anyway.
People being very rude in the chat. Not our chat, the Europa draw chat.
Oh yeah, I've got that muted. I've got that closed down anyways.
Yeah, I should have closed it down as well.
I closed it down when they were just starting spamming flags of certain countries and stuff like that. I'm like, I can't be bothered with that sort of stuff.
We haven't got Fenerbahce, Colin. We don't have Fenerbahce.
We have Galatasaray.
Yeah, so Colin's for them Fenerbahce. I was looking, no, it's not there. We haven't got them. It's only 1 Turkish team, man, so it's not too bad.
Call me Cheech, Wayne. Cheech. Oh, they see.
Right, Real Sociedad. This is Ferencvaros. Is that Ferencvaros? Oh, it is. Yeah, I spelled the name differently. Ferencvaros, they're Tottenham at home. All right.
This is what I like about the Europa League. You'd never be against these teams if you wasn't in this competition. You would never think of going to like these sort of stadiums, seeing their sort of plays and stuff like that.
That's true. That's true. I wonder what the order the games will come out in. No, nothing like what's come out tonight, I'd say, or today. It'll all be some organisation getting all these matches set up, especially all for a Thursday night. You know. Who we got now? Showed everybody but the TV camera. Pauk.
I mean, obviously it's early days, but witnessing this draw, I think I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but I think I want the old format. I don't think I don't like this as much.
I could give it a chance. I think it's going to be interesting. You know,
I don't like how it's not even like the away games.
Well, you're 4 away and 4 at home. That's
it's just so much more randomness involved.
I know that. I'd rather see the balls come out physically like they're doing now. But I mean, the game is to come in the top 8 and qualify automatically. And then if you come 9th to 16th, you've got to go to playoffs. So, Braga. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. There's an awful lot of football, though, an awful lot of matches. Now, Braga, with Lazio, Roma, and Tel Aviv already. And press the button, and away it goes. Olympiacos, Bodo Glimt, Union, Offenheim, Elfsberg.
Will they even be able to play in Tel Aviv, though? That's the thing.
I asked that question earlier. I don't know if they will or not. I don't know. Dynamo Kiev certainly won't be playing. They're playing their matches in Poland, I think.
So you never know. So the ones at home for Tel Aviv might be playing in Saudi Arabia, maybe.
I don't think they go that far.
No,
I don't think Israel would be too welcome in Saudi Arabia somehow of all places.
True.
Yeah, no, they'll probably play it in where would they play it now? What's the
France, maybe?
No, they'll play it somewhere down that direction. You know, Greece maybe, probably in Greece. Yeah, here we go. Anderlecht, Nice. Kind of all get lost in the mix here. I'll just go through some of the chat here while we're waiting for these things. Basically, we know who we're playing now. This is really the other guys, the supporting cast. Colin is saying, can't wait to see Rangers gets battered. That's true. I have to start calling tequila Cheech or Chong. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I told him which one. Yeah, I'll go with Cheech.
Shamu, he says we don't have two Turkish. No, we don't. We only have one Shamu. No, that's all. We have Galatasaray. And Shamu is saying laugh out loud. And Colin is saying, yeah, we have Fenerbahce. United have Fenerbahce. And Blues Chill Music at Tottenham should be in the top 4 of the league format. Well, you'd hope so. You know, you'd hope so. But time will tell. Like we've from now until January, basically, to play all these 8 matches. So there's quite a long time scale. And normally, as far as I remember, the under the old system will be finished up in November, and then with a break until the new year. But this has gone through to January now. So there's who's that? Olympiacos, Rangers, Porto Braga, Leon. That's not too bad. Oh, excuse me. Right, who's this now? AZ Alkmaar of Netherlands. They have got. This is one of our team. We're playing them at home, which is decent enough.
Well, they've got a horrible set of fixtures.
Haven't they? Varus, Galatasaray, Ludogorets, Efsborg. Yeah, that's tough now. That's a tough one. They don't look too pleased. And the last ball in pot 2 has to be Lyon of France. Olympique Lyonnais of France, who we played in the 1967-68 European Cup Winners' Cup, and they bloody well beat us. I always remember that game. We lost on away goals. They ended up 4 each in aggregate. Right.
I'm going to bring up this question from chat. Phil, what do you think of this one? Would
you play youngster? I'll bring it up here. Yeah, would you play youngster in the Europa League or play a mixture of first team players? Well, what I would do for the first 3 or 4 matches is go very strong, get the points on the board, and then maybe relax a bit with younger players. But no, we've got to go. We've got to go for this one. We've got to go for it.
Would you not base this on the quality of the opposition, like the games against?
Oh yeah, that's obviously yeah. I mean, if we're playing Roma,
you want your best team up for
best
that,
team.
Yeah.
If we're playing not Alkmaar, his team Elfsborg or something like that, yeah, maybe relax a little bit, you know. But each game will be decided really on the strength of the opposition, I suppose. So, but I would go strong if where possible, because we can't take this one lightly. We cannot.
Boris, how would you deal with it?
I'd say in the same way, really. The fact that we'll end up having to play some youngsters down there, some of the first team as well. Like we can't, as well as what Philip said, we have to put our strongest team forward for the strongest matches. Then we could possibly end up resting a few of the main players in the.
So when you look at we've blooded an awful lot of the younger players. It's not going to be anything new to them. The likes of Will Lancashire and Mikey Moore. You know, they'd be well up for this, playing against, maybe not against Roma. But
I wouldn't risk them against teams like Galatasaray and stuff like that, because that's too risky for them, because like we know what that sort of background does to players. We don't want that sort of thing happening.
Like a home tie against some of the lesser strength of teams, and yes, play them certainly, you know. Other than that, go strong. Like,
Well, maybe
we don't want to see
Rangers.
we don't want to see what happened in the conference the last time. That can never happen again.
I'd say the games where we play the youngsters really would probably be like Fenerkos, Karabag,
Karabag.
Elfsberg, and maybe Rangers.
No, go. You can't go weak. You can't go weak. Rangers will be gunning for an English team. You can't go weak against Rangers. Rangers are playing their home games at Hampden Park at the minute, and it's not working out very well for them. But you can never write them off. We've played them in Europe before, and we beat them. But no, we'll go strong against Rangers. You could not have that.
Looking forward to the Rangers match.
There.
Looking forward to the Rangers match. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, then we could go to that one, couldn't it? Really, because it's literally just a ferry across.
Would you go to that one, Philip? Or how far away is it for you?
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go to a Rangers away match.
Why?
No. Well, let's just say I wouldn't go. My reasons. I better not say them on here.
Okay.
I wouldn't go. No. If it was Celtic, I'd go. You know?
Yeah.
But anyway.
The draws. I think the draws okay. I'd put it in the middle. Like it could have been kinder, but it could have been much worse as well. So
it would have been better if we got the United draw for us, but we can't really ask for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Well, I'll just read out what we've got just while the other groups are going. Roma at home, Rangers away, AZ Alkmaar at home, Ferencváros away, Karabag at home, and probably the most difficult one of the lot is Galatasaray away, Elfsborg at home, and Hoffenheim away. So I think you can play the kids against Elfsborg and Karabag there, you know?
How many points? Very quickly. I know it's very quickly. How many points do you think?
3 points for a win, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd say 17 or 18. 18. I think it should be. I think we'll win about 6 of those matches. The ones that I'd be worried about would be Galatasaray away and possibly Hoffenheim. They can be a decent enough team. Roma at home, we should be too good. Alkmaar, we should win them. Karabag definitely, and Elfsborg definitely. So we should have 12 points at home anyway there.
Boris, what do you think?
I'd probably go between 18 points and 19 points. I'd say the only ones what are a real struggle really would be Galatasaray and then maybe Roma, because even if Roma are away, they are still a really good side, unfortunately.
Come here, is Galatasaray where Mourinho went, or is it Fenerbahce?
Fenerbahce.
Thank God for that. I would not like to have to play one of his teams. You know.
Yeah. I think I agree with you guys. I think Galatasaray away, I do think that's probably, if we're going to slip up, that will be there.
Well, hopefully it'll be at the time. It'll be set up at the time we don't need the points. We could already be qualified. You know, that we can play.
Well, we have to remember, like the players they have Icardi, Zaha. Do they still have Zaha, or is he gone now?
No, I think he's still there.
I think he's still there.
Yeah, so that's still 2 European-proof players. Still.
Roma at home. I'm a little bit concerned about that. We are at home, but Roma are pretty good.
But they'll probably do a typical Italian away from home. They'll put up the shut up shop, you know.
I think we should go through based on that, unless something.
Well, I mean, we need to finish top 8. We don't want to finish 9th to 16th, because then that puts you into the playoffs. And then if you're 9th to 20 is 9th to 24th, 5th, I think. Then below that you're gone anyway.
Com's asking, do you think the draw is even United? Then he's put up the draw for United. Let's have a look.
Rangers for I'd say pretty much the same. I wouldn't say this. You've got Rangers and Porto could be tough enough. Fenerbahce,
Is Porto and Fenerbahce away? If they're away, those two, then that could be tricky. He hasn't put if they're. Yeah, I didn't check if they're away or not.
I can double check now. I'll have a look.
I actually think that's probably slightly easier, Com. If I'm going to be honest with you, mate. Yeah. Okay. So maybe. Okay. So they are. But if they weren't away, I'd say that's pretty easy. But because they're away, yeah. Okay. Maybe not.
Do you know, we're lucky we got Karabag at home. That's a hell of a trip out to their place. It really is.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Man United versus Porto, that would be tasty.
Fenerbahce and Porto, they're away.
Tough. That's tough. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
That is tough.
yeah. Rangers is at home, Porto's away, Pacquiao's at home, Fenerbahce is away, Bodo Glimt's at home, Victor Plens is away, 20's home, then FCSB is away.
Yeah. What are we on? Are we on the final? No, we're not on the final pot yet. Last ball coming out. Bodo Glimt.
So, just so I understand it, so after it goes knockout after this phase, then in the second half of the season, it goes to the knockout.
It goes to the knockout, the playoffs between the 9th and the 16th, 9th and 25th, I think, or 24th.
Yeah, and then once those 18 being picked, it then goes to the round of 16.
Round of 16, then it goes pure knockout. Then pure knockout.
So if you end up finishing 9th, then you actually have to play more games. Then
yeah.
Interesting.
Two more games than you would normally.
So the moral of the story is finishing the top 8 and avoid those extra matches.
Well, to improve our top 4 chances, I hope Man United finish 9th. Sorry, Colm, not sorry. Because that's 2 more matches you have to play. That's the way I look at it.
Now, pot 3. Here we go. Oh, boy. It's complicated, isn't it? My God, look at all those games.
Yeah, well, I think the reason why they've got Galatasaray away, I think it's because a lot of their fans are still banned from the UK, aren't they? Pretty sure for what they've done in previous Champions League groups, I think.
Right. I know the Turkish fans are pretty vociferous, for want of a better word.
Yeah, well, it's like those sort of countries where it's like Hungarian fans, Polish fans, look, the ultras and stuff like that in there and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now we're on to the pot 4 now. I cannot understand how Athletic Bilbao are only in pot 4. I really can't. Besiktas. I'm glad we avoided them anyway. Besiktas.
If they've not been in Europe in a long time, Bilbao, I'm assuming.
It mustn't have been, or they haven't got a great coefficient. Oh, they switched around now. The other guy's pushing the button.
Colm trying to stir the pot. Look at this. Keep stirring, buddy. Keep stirring.
We're not reacting.
I am so going to trademark
the Conference League has to come after this, but it's more the traditional format the way it used to be, I think. So let's hope Chelsea get the hardest draw possible and the furthest away to travel.
I'm pretty sure Chelsea won't last long in the competition. It's so, as you said earlier, Philip, it so reeks of that. They're too good for it. With all those players on the wages are on there, it reeks of it, doesn't it?
They'll play
we also have to think as well. Like they could probably send like an entire B team out to
that's true. Yeah,
out to Kazakhstan or something like that, can't they? So it's not like they've got to really worry about player fitness.
I mean, Chelsea can nearly play the Conference League amongst themselves. All the players have got,
I think I saw a report.
A, B, C, D, E, and F.
When it comes to FFP in Europe, I'm pretty sure something about that.
I don't know.
Because of the FFP rules, the sister clubs things can't.
Well, they can't take money between the two companies into consideration, which is a good thing. It's closing off a loophole anyway.
Mm.
There's the away. Lou is putting up.
No, that's quick. They reacted quick.
The away application. Galatasaray 2.5, Rangers 2.5, Ferencváros 1,185.
Only 1,500 for Hoffenheim. I thought they've got a decent sized ground, haven't they? What's Hoffenheim's?
Ferencváros, I thought would have a bigger ground than that as well. I'll tell you, the 2,500 for Rangers is not half enough, not quarter enough. We want to go.
The Hoffenheim Stadium, the Pre-Zero Arena, 30,000 capacity.
Okay, well, they're giving us what? That's 5% of the tickets.
Yeah, which isn't too bad if you think about it, considering how many seats they have.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, let me mute myself. Just typing.
Anderlecht next. Again, I thought a bit good for pot 4, but you know. There we go. They've got Porto, Prague. Whatever's gone off the screen now. Pot 4, Nice. There's only 3 balls left now. It's a lot quicker at this stage. Obviously, most of the matches are now sorted out. Football Club FCS Romania. Oh.
One thing I'm surprised about is Nice is in pot 4, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a few teams not really up as high as they should be, you know.
Yeah, I understand why you're
anything.
because last time they were in a final in Europe was 2011-12, which was the Europa League final. What they lost 3-0 to Atletico
Right.
Madrid on.
Nice.
But they're a team what usually gets knocked out in like the round of 16 or that sort of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So is the Conference League is exactly the same format then as the Europa League, is it? Identical in every way?
Yeah,
No,
it's in for all of them, I'm pretty sure.
Is the
Like
conference not restricted to six teams or 6 matches?
Is there less matches then in the conference?
I'll just check it now. Hold on 1 second. Now. Let's see.
I think it could be because you've got a lot more qualification matches as well, though, haven't you, for like the lower teams? Like how many rounds do you have to go through? I think it's like 3 rounds before you're even qualified. Unless you're in a high league, then it's like 1 match. Like look at Chelsea, they only had to play 1 round, and then now they're in the Europa Conference League.
Well, I'm looking at the pots here. The Conference League, there are only 6 teams in each pot, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pots. So there's only 36 teams in that. So that means the maximum you're going to play in that game is, well, in pot 1, Chelsea, Copenhagen, Ghent, Fiorentina, Lask, and Real Betis. And pot 5, pot 6. Let's see how many games they're playing. Okay.
There we go, and that's the draw finished.
That's the end of the draw. I apologize, beyond, but washing machine was going on in the background, and it was just too noisy. And
we couldn't hear it at all, damn it.
Well,
yeah, we couldn't hear it.
No, well, I wasn't.
Dermo, you're not meant to sit on the washing machine when it's on, dude.
I am.
Why are you been sitting on it for?
Look, that's for another show. That is the end of the show. That is the end of the draw. Spurs' draw has been made. I'll go around everyone just for can we qualify from this? Philip first, can we qualify in the top 8?
Oh, absolutely. Top 4. Top 4.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tequila, can we qualify from the top 8?
Yeah. It's not the it's in the middle draw, I think. So yeah. No reason to not get the top 8.
And Boris, can we qualify from the top? Can we qualify like in the top 8?
Of course, it's not the easiest draw, but it's still a decent draw for us, so 100%.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you for joining us. Thank you for bearing with us. Thank you for Philip, Tequila, the Spurs stick, and Boris. Thank you for Philip for taking over when you did. As I said, it was a bit noisy here, and I didn't want to disrupt the stream, so that's why I came off. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're happy. I'm going to do a pre-record on this. Might be out later today on this draw and give you my thoughts on the draw. But Stiggy, where can people find you, sir?
on this great channel, and I will be around tonight, like I think the rest of the lads will, to cover the transfer window. And we're all got fingers crossed that something's going to happen, but who knows?
Philip, you're back later as well with us.
Yeah.
You got a little channel as well, so tell people about your little channel that you've got as well.
It's only a music basically. It's a YouTube channel. It's at Philip Brady altogether 1617. It's music videos I tend to take on a weekly basis. It's mainly classic stuff. There's some original material. It's all done in a pub in Dublin. Have a look at it. I got the one from this week is particularly good, and I must put up the name of it because I can never remember it myself. But it's at Philip Brady 1617. There's about 150 music videos up there.
Yeah, going there. Boris, can people follow you on X, Instagram, TikTok? Where can people follow you?
Well, I've almost got my X account set up. I'll be putting it in on the end of my name tonight because it'll be fully finished by then. But overall, you can find me on this great channel and on the European channel as well, where me and Dem will probably be watching international matches as well.
Yeah, there is one coming up next Saturday. Me and Philip versus the Sticky and Boris. A little matter of a nation derby, Ireland versus England. We all know who's going to win that one, Ireland, because we're the best team in the world. And England haven't beaten us in 33 years competitively. So there you go. Please do hit the like and description on the MUFC Spotlight, which we've been broadcasting on today. Big up to all your Man United fans. I hope you're happy with your draw. And what I'll do is when I'll do my pre-record later, guys, I will go over the Man United draw as well for guys you on MUFC Spotlight. So big up. That's hosted by Colin, who's always on here. Big up to all you guys on the Full-Time Sports Network as well. And big up to everyone here on THFC Till I Die. Please hit the like button, subscription button. Please follow everyone on all the other channels that they do on Philip's music channel, and on the Keeler's game channel, the Play Pouch, and also when Boris's X is up, follow Boris on there. Thank you all for watching. Spurs are back in Europe. Maybe the road to Balboa is on. I think we can do it. I think Spurs can win the Europa League.
We can do it. You want to know why? Look what fair kit shirt we have, and look what fair kit we had in 2018-19 Champions League run.
Yeah.
Same colours.
That's right, the green one, pretty much the same, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So come on, you Spurs. Tequila, take us out in your usual manner.
Okay. Quiz. Lovely.